Hello everyone, this is Linnea. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI Realms of Revelation for the DS. Crikey, now that the soldiers ain't around, it's like we're in a whole different place. Ah, such a pleasant breeze. Perhaps the Supreme Sage can give us some pointers on how best to tackle the Archfiend. In any case, let's hurry to the underground cells. Even in a dark world like this, the air outside feels so fresh. It's all thanks to you. You have earned our eternal gratitude. You're welcome, sir. It's heartening to see such joyful faces here in Gallows Moor. Hee hee, nothing tastes as good as fresh air, even when you're starving. I bet this must be paradise and everything like that, after years of breathing the filthy air down there. Why, the air up here must smell like daisies to those folks, We've just beaten up Blackmar, and we can now go down to free the Supreme Sage. I always wanted to see the view from up here. How is it? Hey, look at that. There's a huge mountain way off to the north. Could that be Mortimer's lair? Brrr. The thought alone gives me a chill. The Supreme Sage should be able to tell us more. Off to the north, Can we get there from here? The Archfiend is doubtless out there somewhere in the Dread Realm, watching our every move. But for now, our priority is to speak to the Supreme Sage and ponder our next move. So, let's go down. Hello, Erdrick. You should head down and gorge yourselves silly on some delicious treats. After all, Heorot, you and your crew were the Revolution's brightest stars. I'm going to stay here and, spend a little quality time with the missus. Heh. Let's go, Heorot. We don't want to get in their way. That fella really came through for us, No wonder they made him head of the revolt. He deserves some quality time and everything like that. It sounds like the townspeople are already tucking into the victory feast. Let's join the festivities once we've freed the Supreme Sage. I came rushing here to check that my dear husband Erdrick was all right. Thank the goddess he's alive and well, and I have you to thank for it. Hee hee, let's leave them to it, Heorot. Erdrick gave his heart and soul to the Revolution. He certainly earned a break. Or maybe preparing for his new life of domestic bliss is going to keep him busier than ever. Erdrick's wife was worried sick about him since even before the rebellion took off, I wish I had a little lady like that back home. Crikey, this place used to be Soldier Central. Now, nothing. Watching children play never fails to put me at ease. Erdrick did us proud up here, and Magnus and Captain Blade, too. Can't forget them. It seems most people are still on the floor below. Hello, ma'am. We owe you everything. Thank you. Keep yourselves in prime condition, and you'll be able to take down the Archfiend himself. That's the plan. Oh, we're taking him down, all right. It's a foregone conclusion and everything like that. The children are lucky to have someone like her to look after them. Once the people of Gallows Moor were terrified to offer even the least resistance to Blackmar. Now they speak openly about the Archfiend's defeat. This is progress indeed. Yes, indeed. Yippee! Now we can play anywhere we like. The freedom to play is the greatest gift these children could ever have. I'm so happy for her. I just hope she doesn't wander outside town just yet. Crikey, a kid could play hide-and-seek forever in here, Yay! Long live the revolution! Yes, vive la revolution! Oh, hey, it's Erdrick's kid. Look at him go! It's a long time since we've witnessed such a carefree scene. Hee, he does bear a certain resemblance to his father, I must say. Hello, sir. Gallows Moor may be a forbidding name, but if we pull together, we can make it a brighter place. I can't wait to see how it turns out. These folks are going to have to keep the faith until we can get 'em back home, I have faith that better times await Gallows Moor. Blackmar has been overthrown at last. This is a feat that will live on in legend. If you are capable of that, perhaps you could even take on the Archfiend. Let me assure you that we'll be watching your every move with great anticipation. Now we have to work out how to get to the Archfiend. Perhaps the Supreme Sage can point us in the right direction. Yes, hopefully so. We never would have knocked out Blackmar without all these folks helping us, Taking out the Archfiend is the only thing left on our to-do list. He seems intent on staying here. We should tell the townspeople the truth about the gate guards. They'd be sure to give them a warm welcome. Oof, I've got a headache fit for a giant. Sorry about that. That rebel mob managed to knock even me out with that special vintage of theirs. I do guard the gates, so it's no surprise they took me for a foe. We'll laugh about it one day. It sounds like he may have overindulged. Hardy har, at least he had a good time during the rebellion, Hee, I knew he'd been drinking that special wine. Poor fella. Blackmar forced me to do this research. I was only following orders. Can you see it in your heart to forgive me? I guess so, sir. Thank you so much. Now, in return for your mercy, I have some interesting information for you. It seems you can get to the Archfiend's castle from Death's Cape to the northwest of here. Be warned, though, the Archfiend is bound to unleash all manner of illusions. So, Death's Cape to the northwest. He spoke of Mortimer unleashing all manner of illusions. We must be on our guard. How are we supposed to get from Death's Cape to the Archfiend's castle, though? If he speaks the truth, then we may be nearing the end of our long journey. Back to the town. The whole town's in a festive mood, This gloomy underground town is a real bright light city now. Just seeing people's happy faces makes the struggle seem worthwhile. Well, well, the special guests have arrived. Don't hold back. Tuck into this fine grub. If you're too slow off the mark, I'm going to eat your share. Har har! This banquet isn't about us. The people of the town are the special guests here. Magnus really gave his all in the big battle. He'd better be jokin', unless he wants his hand bitten. Captain Blade rushed down to the cells. Ah yes, the cells. I really am worried about the Supreme Sage. Let's go, Herot. Oh right, we'd better join him, We should check on the Supreme Sage Isaac as soon as possible. Do you plan to take on the Archfiend? With the power you possess, I think you could really do it. The townspeople's support means so much, doesn't it? Well, we'd better prove her right. Of course we can do it. That Archfiend's going down, down, down. Those darn soldiers secreted stacks of food around the place. Tonight we're going to eat our fill. There's enough here to ensure these people never go hungry again. If they eat too much too soon, they'll end up making themselves sick. Yes, that's a concern. Crikey, that much food, aye? Those lousy soldiers. Sister Anne is doing just fine. She's just catching up on her sleep. Oh, the nun's here, aye? Well, great. Sometimes sleep really is the best medicine. The things she must have been through. It's no wonder she's tired. I hope she'll be able to relax for a while and recuperate. Zzz, zzz. Sleep away, Sister Anne. She looks so peaceful, aye? We'd better let her be. Seeing her peaceful face puts my heart at ease. I hope we'll be able to have a proper conversation with her sometime. I hear there's a great sage imprisoned underground. Let's wrap up the festivities and head underground. Shall we finish up talking to people and head down to the cells? Speaking of which, let's go and check up on him. I wouldn't know what to say to a great sage. I've got this feeling we'd have nothing in common. Who knows? Maybe we'll really hit it off with the fella. We'll have to bring him back here to rest up after we've rescued him. First things first, we need to rescue the Supreme Sage. I contributed nothing to the glorious revolution, so now I have no right to sup with everyone. I'm feeling pretty sorry for myself, I must say. I'm sure it's enough for him to do what he can to rebuild the town. Sheesh, I'm sure he'd be more than welcome at the party too. Some people are more cut out for battle than others. Now peace has arrived, there is bound to be plenty of ways that man can contribute to the town. Hello, ma'am. Good thing I didn't start digging yet. I'm glad she didn't have to dirty her hands. She might have missed the celebration. If she didn't make it out, she would only have handed another small victory to the Archfiend. No idea what happened up there, but it sounds like it was something good. Crikey, nothing phases this fella, huh? Does anyone have the faintest idea why that man is here in the first place? I wonder how good it would have to be for him to get interested. Darn, I wanted to fight alongside you. Oh my, he shouldn't be getting wound up like that. He just would have been in the way with that bad leg, but it's the thought that counts. That fellow is still very shouty, but at least he's sounding more positive. With some good food and quiet rest, my husband will be back on his feet before long. It's all thanks to you. Her husband's leg's on the mend, ain't that great? There is more to life than trials and tribulations. I pray this couple live in peace from now on. She must be tremendously relieved as well. Once the Archfiend is defeated, I dream of returning the people who sleep here to their world. With you on our side, I feel that we are getting closer to realizing this dream. Yes, once the Archfiend is defeated, all of our dreams can be realized. I'm full of admiration for her grace and composure. Nobody can say how this will all play out, but... who am I kidding? Of course we'll win. Oh, most certainly. I might not leave my bed, but my heart is flying all around the world. Don't worry about him. Some decent grub and a bit of rust will have him raring to go in no time. Hee hee. Is he trying to say that he's got a flying bed as well? That gentleman has cheered up considerably. No one else in here. Hello, sir. I've heard rumors of a great sage imprisoned down below. If the Archfiend's forces locked him up, he's bound to possess valuable knowledge. Let's hope so. There's so much that we might be able to learn from the Supreme Sage. The Supreme Sage is just as valuable to us as he was to the Archfiend, maybe more so. Let's rescue the Supreme Sage and see what he has to say. Phew. Phew. Folks really seem a lot more relaxed now, Her sleeping face looks like it's had all traces of hardship wiped from it. Her breathing suggests that she's in a very deep sleep. So, downstairs? Crikey, this place used to be Soldier Central. Now nothing. Too bad the electric field is still there. Heorot, you're here at last. Now get this door open quick. Alright, Cappy. Right, let's open it up. Let's hurry and check if the Supreme Sage is alright. We should be able to open it with the jailer's key now. Oh, this is awful. Horrendous. Quick, unlock those chains with that key. Just how long has the Supreme Sage been locked up down here? Let's take off those chains, hurry. The jailer's key ought to do the trick. Give it a shot. Aid has come. I feared that I would die alone without ever speaking to a fellow human again. That poor man is covered from head to toe in cuts and bruises. Crikey, good thing he's still strong enough to talk, Thank the goddess, his faculties seem to be intact. So let's pull out the jailer's key and free him. Supreme Sage Isaac. How many years have passed since I last heard that name? I have been shut away here for so long that my vision has gone, but at least my ears still work. You who just spoke to me, I am afraid that I am not who you seek. I am not Isaac. I am Isaac's younger brother Benjamin, his sole sibling. What? Isaac is imprisoned close to the Archfiend's castle. I cannot see you, but I sense a mysterious power flowing from you. Could it be? Have you finally come? Could you be the ones who will stand up to the Archfiend? My brother Isaac is doubtless awaiting you. My powers pale in comparison with his, but I can at least open the path for you. Open the path to you. Brah! Take it. It is yours. Heorot receives a small glowing orb. You hold in your hands the Orb of Truth. Stand on Death's Cape to the northwest of here, and hold it aloft above the Sea of Nothingness. You will see this world's true form. You can. You must. Benjamin! He appears to have fallen asleep. Well, it is no surprise after expending that much energy. You know, it's funny, but I knew all along that there was something special about you. The first time I met you was when you came to the castle to join the military. I felt that there was something out of the ordinary about you even then, something nostalgic. It was almost as if we had somehow already known each other before then. Indeed, you say. In any case, we can talk about all this at a later date. Everyone is waiting upstairs. No doubt Benjamin, will awake shortly. Let's go. Yes, the poor fellow needs his beauty sleep. Shall we head back upstairs? Captain Blade is waiting for us upstairs. Let's go and join him. So if we use the Orb of Truth, we'll be able to see the real state of this world? I'd say our work is just about done here, We're ready to storm the Archfiend's castle. Well, after a quick rest first. You sure he'll be okay like this? So must we really stand on the cape and hold this orb aloft over the sea? So we now have the Orb of Truth, an orb that exposes the Archfiend's deceptions. It is also an accessory. He seems to have fallen into a deep slumber. He used his last remaining strength to speak to us. Sleeping like the dead, For a moment I thought he really was dead. He was tied up right like that for such a long time. Even the cold, hard floor must seem like a comfortable bed to him right now. Poor fella. That evening, the people of Gallows Moor joyously embraced their newfound freedom. Once they had sung and danced to their heart's content, they slipped into a peaceful sleep. But when morning came... I've let them play long enough. It is time this human vermin witnessed my power. Uh-oh. He's stoning people. And turning people into animals. How vile. Arf, arf, arf. You don't say. It seems like just a second ago that everyone was so happy. Mortimer, we can't let him get away with this. Who do you think this could be, I have faith that once Mortimer is defeated, they will revert to their original state. This is so sad. Cute, but sad. To see people transformed so easily into animals is a stark reminder of the Archfiend's power. That one reminds me of someone in town. I don't know who, but someone. Poor people. There's no response. Solid as a rock. Just when everyone was at their happiest, the Archfiend really picks his moments. Like talking to a stone wall. This is terrible. Are they conscious? Hear me, O goddess. In your infinite mercy, please save the innocent people of this town. I can scarcely believe what I'm seeing. What a disaster! That thunder, it was the Archfiend. Fortunately, it seems that the party was spared. Gotta thank that plot shield. Still got electric floor here. Crikey, look at Benjamin. Look at Benjamin, he's glowing. What's happened to Benjamin? Let's go see, shall we? Hey, Rot, are you there? The townspeople, are they all right? Nope. I cast a barrier around myself to protect myself from this evil force. That was all I could do. Well, I'm glad Benjamin's still around at least. I reckon all we can do is take the Orb of Truth and storm the Archfiend's castle, Benjamin is alive. For that, at least, we can be grateful. All that remains now is for us to head to Death's Cape and take down the Archfiend. Thank the goddess he managed to protect himself. Right now, he is the most trustworthy counselor we could have. Hear me, Heorot. I can do nothing now. You are the only hope we have left. Take the Orb of Truth to the Sea of Nothingness. Right. So we're taking the Orb of Truth to Death's Cape, And the first order of business is to find that fellow's brother, Isaac. Come on, let's head for the Sea of Nothingness. What awaits us there is a mystery, but I have faith that we'll cope with anything thrown at us. We have no choice but to leave Benjamin to rest here and regain his strength. Just having him alive and well makes me feel ready for the trials ahead. That Archfiend is quite the sadistic ratfink. A wretch, a cad, and a villain of the first order. Aw, poor giants. Let's head for Death's Cape. According to Benjamin, Isaac is imprisoned in the Archfiend's castle. We must rescue him before any harm befalls him. To heck with Mortimer. Folks are nothing but vermin to that creep. I'm gonna crack his jaw and set things right if it's the last thing I do. What do the others have to say? So just where is this Death's Cape? The Archfiend's gonna regret the day he ever riled me. I can't believe this. He turned everyone in town into statues and pets and stuff. We're gonna use that Orb of Truth and go teach Mortimer a thing or two. Mark my words. Yes, indeed. But we'll have to get started on that next time. For now, we'll go back to Desperia/Hopeton and rest. This is Heorot Linnea. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.